Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I did this little makeup look using all the products that I used in high school as well as how I applied the products in high school. High school wasn't that long ago, but I definitely did my makeup way different then than I do now. I definitely wear a lot more now and I do it, it takes a lot longer. In high school I took about probably 10 minutes 15 minutes in the morning because I was dead tired to do my makeup, and I would just throw it on and go to school. I thought I was hot shit girl. I thought I was freaking the queen of the building, and now that I look back at pictures, I question my choices. And before we get started, if you want to go ahead and click the subscribe button, and you can subscribe to my channel and watch all of my videos that are very cringy and low quality. But if you want to watch this video and see how I did my makeup in high school and what products I used and how I did it, then keep on watching. The first product that I used in high school was the Rimmel Stay Matte Foundation. I have not used this foundation in a very long time. I remember it was very matte and I did not want any shine. I wanted no shimmer, nothing. I didn't use a primer because I don't know why, but yeah, I love this foundation. Actually, I did use a primer. It had a Stay Matte primer with this. I don't have that. I looked for it. But I do have this foundation. It's probably from when I was in high school. But, and I always use way too much product. I'd use about that much, which is gross. And I always applied the product with a Real Techniques sponge. This actually is a really good sponge. I haven't used it in a while just because I have Beauty Blenders and other products. The Morphe sponge I really like. But yeah, this actually is a really good sponge. It's kind of dirty. But, so that's what I applied the foundation with, and I remember I just packed it on, honey. I put so much. So that is what we're going to do today. The color is a little, it looks gray, but that's fine. And in high school for concealer, I used the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Everything I used in high school was drugstore. I didn't actually get my first like higher end foundation until my senior pictures, like at the end of my senior year. That was the first ever prestige product that I got. So yeah, I always used the just a second. So I always did use drugstore concealer, and this shade, I don't even know, is too dark, but we're gonna act like it'll work. And I always put way too much of this as well. And then I just blend it out with the sponge. For powder, I use the CoverGirl Clean Powder. This is the exact one I used my whole high school. I pulled everything out of the vault, and so that is what I'm using. And I just used any old brush. I actually had one brush, and I used it for all the powder products, which is like... But, yeah, so I'm going to use this brush for powder, contour, a little blush. Alrighty, and for contour, I use this little contour book from Rue 21. Um, it was probably, the tag's off, but I bet you it was like $2. I used this. I thought I was just the freaking queen of the school, honey, with this contour book. I used this shade, or not that one, this one the most. I think I dipped into that one a little bit. And then I used the blush shade. I don't think I ever used the highlighting shades on the top, but I definitely used the blush and the bronzer. And I just used the same old brush for all of the products. I'm a little scared for this one. And I am also going to be using the same blush that's in that palette. It's a pink blush, and I freaking hate pink, but, and it don't even show up. In high school, I actually used this Catrice Cosmetics highlighter, and I believe this highlighter is like $3 at Ulta. Actually, I think they discontinued it because it was on sale. But I used this highlighter, I hit pan on it, and I used this little fan brush from Amazon, and I would put just the slightest bit because I always thought that no one could tell that I was wearing makeup. I thought it was just my big secret, and I just looked fantastic naturally. For my eyes, I used this little e.l.f. It's actually a contour palette. I used this shade on my brow bone, and then I used like this shade for my lid, and that's like all I did. And I just threw it in here like that. I didn't blend it out probably at all. Then I took this shade on my brow. And there's what I did with that. For my eyebrows, I took this little Ulta Beauty brand brow tint, and I put this little brow tint on my brow hairs. At the time I actually had brow hairs. They're growing back actually. I'll try to zoom in and show you. They're growing back just a little bit. But so I just took this and brushed it through my eyebrows. For my eyelashes, I just took my good old fingers and got the powder off my eyelashes because I wanted everyone to think that I wasn't wearing any makeup, because I was just finessing everyone because no one knew that I wore makeup. Get real. But yep, I just took off the powder with my good old fingers. For my lips, I threw on a perfect chapstick. Let me go grab one. First up, before I did anything, I wiped the makeup off my lips. Then I put on a good old chapstick. And that is everything. That is how I did my makeup in the good old high school. A little natural. Actually, honestly, it looks a lot better now than it did, I believe, in high school. I always remember looking orange, and I didn't put as much makeup on, like foundation on, as I used to. Like, I used to put on loads of it. Like, you could just smear it off my face. But overall, these are like pretty much all the products that I used and all the makeup that I did. The brows look a little crazy on camera and in real life. In real life it looks a little more gray, but on the camera it looks a little like more warm and orangey, kinda. But it actually doesn't look bad now. In high school, I'm pretty sure it looks busted. But right now, I'm not even mad about it. And that is all I have for today's video. This is a little scary, but it's something. That's how I did my makeup and the products I used in high school. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I only have a few subscribers, so we should try to get that number up. And comment on this video if you have any video ideas. If you have, tell me I'm ugly, anything is fine. Just leave a comment on this video. And until my next video, bye.